Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a hill. Isaac kept to himself, drawing pictures and playing with his toys as his mom watched Christian broadcasts on the television. Life was simple, and they were both happy. That was until the day Isaac's mom heard a voice from above. "Your son has become corrupted by sin. He needs to be saved." "I will do my best to save him, my lord," Isaac's mother replied, rushing into Isaac's room, removing all that was evil from his life. Again the voice called to her. "Isaac's soul is still corrupt. He needs to be cut off from all that is evil in this world and confess his sins." "I will follow your instructions, Lord. I have faith in thee," Isaac's mother replied as she locked Isaac in his room, away from the evils of the world. One last time, Isaac's mom heard the voice of God calling to her. "You've done as I've asked, but I still question your devotion to me. To prove your faith, I will ask one more thing of you." "Yes, Lord, anything," Isaac's mother begged. "To prove your love and devotion, I require a sacrifice. Your son Isaac will be this sacrifice. Go into his room and end his life as an offering to me to prove you love me above all else." "Yes, Lord," she replied, grabbing a butcher's knife from the kitchen. Isaac, watching through a crack in his door, trembled in fear. Scrambling around his room to find a hiding place, he noticed a trapdoor to the basement hidden under his rug. Without hesitation, he flung open the hatch, just as his mother burst through his door and threw himself down into the unknown depths below.
And welcome to the Binding of Isaac. Thanks for watching. That's the end. So, not actually the end, obviously. So I have played a bit of this game. I've gotten the Wrath of the Lamb expansion, and most things have been unlocked. There's a couple things left. But you know what? This game is still interesting after that, so cool. Cool for you, because you get to watch more of me playing, of which you haven't watched before, because this is the first episode. Yay! So, for those of you that don't know, The Binding of Isaac is created by, where's the critic? Yeah, Edmund McMullen, who's from Team Meat, the makers of Meat Boy, and Florian Himzel. Got voiced by Matthias Bossi and music by Danin Baranowski. And sound effects by Jordan Fair. I may be butchering some of the pronunciations here. Anywho, so this is considered a roguelike game, and what that basically means is when you go into the game, it is randomized, and if you die forever. You don't, you do not, like, go to a save point or something like that. However, you do, as you progress, you do unlock certain elements to the game. For example, this is one of the characters, Isaac, he's the main character. This D6 item is a special item that he gets for beating the game, I think a certain way or a certain number of times. And then you can also unlock other characters and so on and so forth. So yeah, I'll probably start with doing at least one episode per character, and then go from there. We'll maybe start doing more if you guys like Binding of Isaac. So let's start with Isaac. this is interesting. It seems that my recording, I believe, is causing some minor glitches in the game here, just visual. So yeah, this is completely, oh shoot, completely unlike any other version of this game that I've played. Each playthrough is different. You'll see in the bottom left there that I'm in the basement XL. So that's the XL part is part of the Wrath of the Lambs update, which just makes this a much larger area. And normally the basement would have 2 levels, but instead this XL level counts for both. So after this, it'll go on to the next area after the basement. So pretty simple controls. You'll see at the top that there's space to use your, basically the secondary weapon. The arrow keys choose which direction you fire, and WASD moves you. It's very moving. So there's a number of things that you can break here. There's also bombs, shift key. Up at the top you'll see coins, bombs, and keys. So bombs, bombs can blow certain things up and cause a lot of damage. I just picked up a pill, which is a type of, I guess, third item that you can use. Use those by Q, and full health. Wish I had held on to that. Oh well. So there's a set of pills, and each run through what they do changes. Friends till the end. So the orange pill now gives little fly dudes. I just picked up some soul hearts, which, unlike red hearts, are not you can't refill without getting more soul hearts. Snap. Don't hurt me! You'll also run into enemies like the top one there, which are colored slightly differently. Like that one is more red. They are a little bit tougher, and they drop items when you defeat them. Shoot. Don't like you. Go away. Die, 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 die. Let's see. Yay. Oh, okay, so here I can set a bomb. I guess I'll do it here. So the bombs down there are 2 bombs, so I spent 1 to get 2. There's a number of things in this game that are like that, where you kind of want to manage your resources. So, yeah, you probably have seen by now that there's... Oh, yeah, there we go, the key. So there's a number of rooms and chests that are locked. You need keys to open those, so, again, back to the management thing. It's trying to make sure that you're opening the best possible things. Sometimes you just do not know what the best thing is going to be, but yeah, it's all a gamble. Speaking of gambling, Isaac's starting secondary weapon here, the dice, can randomize items certain types of items that drop in rooms. Typically the permanent upgrades. That was good. I might show that off right away here, because we're about to enter a this room, which has an item. It has been too long since I've played this game. I'm not sure what exactly that one does. Hold on, I think I've got a little bit of lag going on here, so yeah, don't mind that. Oh, taking a while for those to close, but hopefully by doing that, frame rate will increase, maybe? I don't know. Okay, so I could use space and get a different item. I think this is a pretty cool item, though. Growth Hormone, speed plus damage. Very much what I want. Oh. Ugh. Okay, for some reason closing my, internet browsing windows, is causing more frame rate problems. I do not understand that. Okay, so another thing that each area has is if you blow up certain walls, and usually those walls are surrounded by 3 rooms, you can check on the map at the top there which rooms are surrounded. You can blow up walls to get to a secret room, so based on what I found so far, the room is probably here. Sure enough. Okay, so I get some coins. Coins can be used in the shop and an arcade, which we might run into later. Unfortunately, yeah, nothing we can really do about the key situation. I'd really have liked to get into that room at the top there, but I'm gonna make sure I can't get into the library. That's up in the upper left there. I can't remember if that's a key room or... I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it is. So most of the special rooms are locked by a key. Yeah, so that's somewhat unfortunate. I almost wish I had used my 1 key to open the chest, because I might have gotten more keys from that. So every area ends with a boss. Extra large areas end with 2 bosses. So you'll see another boss room right at the top of this area. Come on. Come on. Yeah. So yeah, Larry I consider to be the easiest boss in this game. Or Larry Jr. rather. I think there is actually Larry, and Larry is, I believe, a pain in the arse. Let's see if I can make this run through PG. Yay! Well, yeah, this would really be PG. It's definitely not getting the G rating. I can't remember what that does either. Let's try it. Breakfast, HP up. I can definitely use that. Next. Monstro. Oh, so this is a special version of Monstro. Usually there's only one really large one, rather than 2 small ones. I can't exactly recall what the advantage... Or like any other enemy, these colored ones are typically a little bit harder. I can't remember what the extra advantage for defeating difficult bosses is. Hey, I killed one. Excellent. That should make the rest of this pretty easy. Die, 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 die! Yes! Okay, so like the others... Okay, a purse. Which follows... If I remember correctly, that follows me around and gets me coins. I don't really care about that right now, so we're going to use space to use the die and get Wooden Spoon, which is speed up. And speed late in the game gets really important because you need to dodge.